Hello, welcome back to the channel. Right, hope you're having a great weekend so far. It's nearly over, I know, but wifey's gone out, so I thought today, it's been a while, I haven't given this guy a play for us quite some time, so today I'm going to give this little beauty, Bad As Me, by Tom Waits, a vinyl first play. Now I've had this sat on my shelf for quite some time. So shall we open it? Don't feel thick, that. Look at that. Almost looks like it's opening already. I've had this for ages. So it was about time I give him another little go. Admittedly, some of the I just opened and played before I'd done a vinyl first play. That was when I was getting a lot of grief from the tubes, and I thought, sod it, why keep waiting, you know what I mean? I might as well just enjoy it. I probably will at some point do a play on them, because a lot of them have only been played the once. Right, here we go. Front cover. And back. Right, let's have a little look what's inside. Oh, here we go. Oh, now that's nice. We've got a oh wow, how about that for a lyric book? Look at that lot. Some photographs, lyrics big. I mean, seriously, that is a lyric book and a half, isn't it? Oh, I'm very happy about that. So, that explains that. Oh, and here we go, look. Just in a plain black inner. Feels like it's anti-static, but oh, sort it out. That looks lovely, doesn't it? How good does that look? These remasters are lovely. Side A, side B. Oh, that looks nice. How can I keep myself from opening these? Do it for you lot. I'll do it for you lot. Well, that explains that then. Why the jacket was so wide. It's really nice. Look at that picture of Tom. Tell me he ain't the dude. Oh, that's lovely. Right, so what do we know about Bad As Me? Bad As Me is the 16th studio album by Tom, released October 21st, 2011 by Anti Records. The album is known to have been recorded as early as February 2011 and was officially announced for release August 23rd on Tom's official website and various social media networks. On the same day, the title track Bad As Me was released from the album as first single on iTunes. The album is Waits' first album consisting of a completely new material in 5 years, since Orphans 2006. Waits' label Anti had recently agreed on a distribution deal with Warner Music Group, allowing them to release the album internationally. This marks Waits' first release through a Warner organisation since Heart Attack and Vine back in 1980. Upon its release, Bad As Me received widespread critical acclaim, and the album was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Alternative Music Album. It is marvellous, this. I mean, a lot of people love just the Anti stuff with Tom. I love them all, but these albums never disappoint. So let's get it on the turntable. So a little bit of that, give it a bit of sounds fantastic on vinyl. Wow. I don't know if it's the pressing, the remaster, where the Riga now has been broken in a little bit. Because I'm telling you what, if any of you are thinking about buying a Riga turntable, I thought it sounded great when I first got it, and it miles improvement over what I had. But I'm telling you, like I'd say 40, 50, 60 hours in, it starts to sound sweet. And the bass, oh. Tom, you've got to make another album, mate. It's superb. Sounds so good. The separation, the bass, the clangs, the sounds coming from everywhere. Truly, truly terrific. Right, let's quickly go through the song. So, opens up with Chicago. Maybe things will be better in Chicago. I think it's a kind of a grass is greener type of song. It's amazing. All the instruments going off. It's so uplifting. It's nigh impossible to stay still to this song. It truly is great. Great opening to it. And I think it's about that. Track 2, Raised Right Man. There ain't enough raised right man. Boom. And I do think it is Tom kind of mourning, if you like, over the loss of traditional values. You need a raised right man to keep a happy hen. A good man to keep a happy woman, who in turn saves him. Kind of bluesy. Great track. Very Tom, and it is Tom. I love this next one. Track 3, Talking at the Same Time. It's got this lovely swampy blues to it, with a nice little trickling piano. And Ribbo's guitar on this, I mean, that geezer has totally got his own style. It has, from time to time, like a little bit of a Hawaiian feel. But it's a brilliant song. Everybody's talking at the same time. Superb. Right, that's followed by Get Lost. Now, when I'm listening to this, it reminds me of Tom Waits doing an Elvis impression. It's got that, baby, that's true. You know, it's definitely got a rock and roll flavour to it. Bloody brilliant. I love the use of the horns in this again. And Ribbo again, Mark Ribbo. Great song, Get Lost. Next up is Face the Highway, track 5. Devil wants a sinner, the sky wants a bird, the table wants a dinner, and the lips want a word. Quality. And it has a kind of Sins of My Father flavour to it from the album Real Gone. Yeah, bloody brilliant. And Tom sings it beautifully, absolutely beautifully. And I do like the odd bell. Every now and again you can hear this like bell in the distance. Not like ding, it's like a church bell, but every now and again just randomly. Superb. Then that's followed by track 6, Pay Me. They pay me not to come home. I think it's about some sort of artist of type, you know, painter, musician, trying to make it alone, but he's still getting money sent by his parents. And he's struggling with loneliness, but refuses to give up on his dream. Has a haunting piano and harmonica at the end. Very, reminiscent of, I don't know what, old times, I don't know, nostalgia. He seems to be able to hit this now right on the head with that. The side one closes with Back in the Crowd. Now, this was another single from this album. I think it's the second single from it. Back in the Crowd is a guitar-driven Latin-influenced mid-tempo ballad, and it features guitar work from Los Lobos guitarist and vocalist David Hidalgo, and long-time collaborator, obviously, Ribbo again. Bloody brilliant. Tom Waits described the song as an old-fashioned jukebox tune for a slow dance with your girl or guy. And it does have an old-fashioned sound to it. You know, it's got a nostalgia feel to it. And it's old crackly. So, you know, you're thinking, but that's how it's supposed to sound. Beautiful song. Really like it. And then we flip over to Bad As Me. Crazy Town again. And I think it's about some like dysfunctional or bad couple, crazy couple. Michael Cragg of The Guardian referred to the track as raw and unnerving as ever, with its clattery, bluesy comeback track, and noted how there is something deeply sinister about the chorus of "You're the same kind of bad as me," creating an almost suffocating atmosphere. Beautifully bloody worded. I couldn't agree more. Tom Jones performs this also on his album Spirit in the Room. He does quite a good job of it, but Tom owns this song. That's followed by Kiss Me. That's a lovely song. Beautiful song. This guy's wanting a spark. It's about a guy who wants a spark back in his relationship with his long-time partner, could be wife, whatever. It's lovely, very bluesy with some nice piano and guitars and perfect vocals again, crackles and all. Yeah, he's trying to get that spark back. You know, she wears the same perfume as when they first met, etc. Oh, it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. That's followed by Satisfied. I said I will have satisfaction before I'm gone. Bells clanging and all. And it kind of reminds me of 16 Shells from a 30-06, which was on one of his old Island albums. His first, actually, Sawfish Trombone. Love that. Love that. That's followed by Last Leaf. Last leaf on the tree. I think this is a bit of a ballad about a guy who's kind of outlived all of his friends and his family. Tom harmonises with himself on this one, I know in parts. It's beautiful. I think it's Tom anyway, but it's lovely. He can write them. And that's followed by Hell Broke Loose. When you actually know what this is about, it is mental. Hell Broke Loose is an explicit look at the experience of war and post-traumatic stress. I read it's about Jeff Lucy, an Iraq vet who hanged himself because of the horrors of war. A great song, but very, very, very powerful. Has a really cool music video and all. Tom dragging a place across. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And then it finally finishes with New Year's Eve. And this has a waltz feel, and it's a beautiful little story. Conjures up such wonderful imagery, and it even has Old Lang Syne slips in there twice. It really is Tom doing what Tom does good. He paints such beautiful pictures and stories. Simply amazing. Absolutely amazing. Great, great record. Now, I have the 2 CD version of this album. And there's, on the second disc, there's 3 tracks that are obviously not on here, not on the normal CD. And they're called She Stole the Blush, Tell Me, and After You Die. I do hope Tom brings out another album out soon. Or, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again, I'd love to see the Island Years remastered on vinyl again. Just like he did with the Antis and the Asylum Years. I mean, some of them albums on the Asylum Years I never thought I'd ever own on vinyl. I have them on coloured vinyl, clear vinyl. I mean, really? That is a dream come true. I would love to see Sawfish Trombone, Rain Dogs, Frank's Wild Years, Night on Earth, the soundtrack to the movie, Bone Machine and Black Rider. And do you know what would be the cherry on the cake? And I might have even said this before. There was a best of Island Years. He'd done the best of Asylum. Don't think he has Well, there was a greatest hits, but it's not an official release, so I'm not going to count that. Beautiful Melodies. Now, I do own the CD. Imagine that being on vinyl, as well as all them other ones. Remastered, coloured. I don't know how it works, but oh, I'd love to see that again. And before I sign off, talking to Tom Waits, before I sign off, did any of you guys see on Netflix the Coen Brothers movie, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs? If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And if you like Tom Waits, you're going to love it. He has a part in it. He's one of the short stories. And he's like looking for the gold. He's the gold rush guy. He is brilliant in it. Brilliant in it. Mr. Parkett, loved it. What a great movie. Loved that film. But Tom, you need to get back in the studio, mate, because I want to hear some new stuff. I know. But there you go. Right, so that's it for today, guys, really. Loved Bad As Me on vinyl. Sits in nice with the collection. It's been in the collection for a while, but now I can play it freely. Now I've done a little video on it. But yeah, it sounded amazing. These remasters really do. They do sound incredible. So, yeah. So that's it for today then, guys, really. So have yourselves a fantastic week. And I'll be back with another ramble real soon. Take care, guys.
Same kind of me.